Hi there. This is Kevin Kirk with Alpine Mortgage. How are you? Hope you had a great weekend. I am looking at the calendar to my right, and I can't believe it's the 29th day of April. We are a third of the way through the year after this month is over tomorrow. Unbelievable. I hope you're checking your numbers, seeing if you're on pace for what you're expecting, and if not, you're finding a way to move forward and try and get back on track with regard to listings and sales. That seems to be the way to go. I ran into some interesting news. Let me backtrack a little bit just to talk about rates. Rates are on another high, which is great. We saw another jump in interest rates, probably about 10 more basis points, and so with that, we're probably seeing our best levels of this year. That's for sure. And I don't know how we've met. I think last year, about middle of the year, was our best number then, but we're getting pretty close to where that is. So rates continue to remain very low. That's a great thing. I'm going to read to you an interesting thing. I get and subscribe to a service that Mortgage Coach puts out, and that's where I get these numbers with regard to what the bond market is doing and what the tracking looks like. But this was interesting because what they're talking about and what you don't hear reported is that in 21 of the 24 major metropolitan areas, they just did a survey, and of course what they found is that more houses are being listed than are being sold. So inventory is finally starting to catch up. And for the first time since the first of the year, we have actually seen inventory and the months on the market inventory decrease. It showed from 4.7 months to 4.3 months. So, or is it the other way around? I'm thinking it's the other way around. 4.7 in February, up from 4.3 in January. Excuse me. So it is the other way around. We're starting to see more inventory than we have buyers right now. But you just don't see that reported. You know, the funny thing about the Sacramento Bee and other outlying areas, their newspapers, is that they just don't tell us what's going on. They always are about 2 or 3 months behind before they finally catch up. So the reality is that buyers still believe that we are in this situation where we have little inventory. And it looks like that is finally starting to change. Listings are coming out. So we're starting to see more and more of that. I truly believe that what we need to do now is we get our buyers, we got to market areas for our buyers trying to get a listing to match our buyers. It seems like that is the new wave with regard to real estate. Let me read you this last thing because it says here, still there may be a larger problem that awaits those who don't enter the market aggressively and soon, and they're talking about buyers. They may miss the boat, and just as they were formerly chasing a dwindling marketplace trying to stay alive, they could wind up chasing a speeding marketplace trying to maintain enough inventory to satisfy demand. We all know that we're seeing builders that are starting to ramp up, but they're only releasing inventory on short supply. We're starting to see listings, but we just have a speeding locomotive right now of prices. So at some point here, hopefully that'll slow a little bit. I like to see it that it's continually on the upswing, but just a gradual upswing. And this is the information that I'm starting to see. You can also track those in the MLS, I'm sure, and see what your statistics will tell you. If you have questions regarding scenarios, regarding anything loan related, please don't hesitate to give me a call, 916-812-1214, or drop me an email, and I'd be more than happy to get in touch with you. Good luck this week, and I look forward to talking to you next week.